Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends. I want to share a powerful message with you today. A message about growth, perseverance, and the beauty of learning. In 2026, you have an incredible opportunity to transform your life, and one of the most empowering skills you can develop is learning English. But remember, learning a language is not a race, it is a journey. It is a step-by-step process, and every step you take matters. Many people feel intimidated by English. They fear mistakes, they fear being judged, and they feel it is impossible to master it alone. But let me tell you something, the most important teacher is within you. Your determination, your patience, and your consistency are what will guide you through this journey. Start with small steps. Listen to English. Every day, read a paragraph. Write a few sentences and speak aloud, even if no one is listening. Speak to yourself, to your mirror, to your notes, because practice is the bridge between fear and confidence. Set goals for yourself, but do not overwhelm yourself. Celebrate every little achievement, learning a new word, understanding a sentence, or having a small conversation. Surround yourself with English. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, read articles, and try to use new words in your daily life. Do not compare your progress with others. Compare it with your past self. Every day you grow, every day you improve, and every day you become closer to your goal. And remember, mistakes are not failures, they are lessons. Embrace them, learn from them, and move forward with courage. In 2026, let your journey of learning English be filled with patience, persistence, and joy. Step by step, word by word, conversation by conversation, you will achieve what you once thought was impossible. Keep going, keep believing, and keep speaking. Your voice matters, your progress matters, and your future is waiting for you to shine. Start small and be consistent. Hello, friends. Let's begin by understanding something very important. Learning English, or any new skill, is not about rushing or forcing yourself into perfection immediately. It begins with small steps, repeated consistently. Many people make the mistake of trying to do everything at once. They want to learn every rule, every word, every nuance of pronunciation, and they want it all to be perfect from day one. But real growth does not work this way. True learning comes from patience, from showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Imagine learning just 5 new words a day, or reading a small paragraph, or listening to a short podcast. Alone, these might feel tiny, almost insignificant, but repeated daily, they become a powerful habit that transforms your life. Consistency is more important than intensity. Even 10 minutes each day is better than an hour once a month. What matters is the daily commitment, the faith in yourself that you are capable of growth. Don't compare your journey with anyone else's. Everyone has their pace, their struggles, and their moments of doubt. Celebrate every small victory. Every word you learn, every sentence you understand, every phrase you speak aloud is a step forward. Don't underestimate the power of tiny achievements. They are building blocks of confidence, fluency, and self-belief. And here is a secret. When you start small and stay consistent, the pressure vanishes. You no longer feel overwhelmed by the immensity of the task. Instead, you feel empowered because you are moving, you are growing, and you are doing it your way. Every day you dedicate even a few minutes, your brain becomes stronger, your understanding sharper, and your courage to speak louder. Remember, the journey matters just as much as the destination. Step by step, day by day, your efforts compound, and eventually you will look back and marvel at how far you have come. There is no shortcut, no magic formula, just patience, commitment, and belief in yourself. Start small, stay consistent, and trust that every tiny effort you make today will bring you closer to fluency tomorrow. Immerse yourself in English, friends. One of the most powerful ways to learn English is not just through books or grammar exercises. It is by immersing yourself in the language completely. Immersion means surrounding yourself with English in every possible way, so your mind starts thinking, listening, and even dreaming in English. This can seem challenging at first, especially if you are learning alone at home, but it is one of the most effective techniques. Start with the simplest steps. Listen to English songs, watch short videos, or listen to podcasts that interest you. Read captions, repeat words aloud, mimic the accents, and don't worry if you make mistakes. The more you expose yourself to the language, the more your brain begins to recognize patterns, sounds, and phrases naturally. Immersion is not about perfection, it's about familiarity and comfort. Speak to yourself in English, even if it's just describing what you're doing in your room, narrating your actions, or thinking aloud. It may feel awkward at first, but this builds a foundation for fluency. Surround your environment with English words, labels on objects, sticky notes with new vocabulary, a journal where you write a few sentences every day. Watch English shows or news with subtitles. Listen first, read second, then try speaking aloud. This method teaches your brain to associate sounds with meanings and strengthens both comprehension and expression. The magic of immersion lies in consistency. Even just 20-30 minutes daily of focused exposure can make a huge difference over time. Gradually, your confidence will grow, your vocabulary will expand, and speaking English will feel natural. Remember, your environment shapes your learning. If you allow English to enter your world, even subtly, it will begin to live inside you. Trust the process, embrace the language around you, and make it a part of your daily life. Fluency is not a destination. It is a habit, a lifestyle, and immersion is the key that unlocks that door. Practice speaking daily, friends. One of the most crucial steps in learning English is speaking every single day. Learning a language is not just about memorizing words or understanding grammar. It's about giving your thoughts a voice. Speaking daily is what transforms knowledge into confidence. You may feel shy, hesitant, or afraid of making mistakes, but let me remind you, mistakes are not failures. They are stepping stones to improvement. Every word you speak aloud builds courage and strengthens your command over the language. Start small. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror. Describe your morning routine. Narrate your plans for the day, or share your feelings about something you saw. Pretend you are telling a story to a friend. This habit not only improves pronunciation, but also helps you think in English rather than translating from your native language. Record your voice, listen to it, and notice areas where you can improve. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each step counts. Find a rhythm and consistency in your practice, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes daily. Speaking consistently will make a huge difference over time. Repeat phrases from movies, songs, or podcasts. Imitate native speakers. Feel the tone, the stress, the intonation. Speaking aloud makes your brain and mouth work together, forming neural pathways that make speaking easier and more natural. Remember, English is not just a language. It is a tool to express yourself, to connect with the world, and to amplify your voice. When you speak daily, you gain confidence, clarity, and fluency. You begin to see mistakes as lessons, challenges as opportunities, and progress as proof of your dedication. Speaking is not about perfection, it is about progress. Keep your heart courageous, your mind patient, and speak every day, because fluency is born from persistent, consistent practice. Build vocabulary smartly, friends. Learning English is not just about speaking or listening. It is also about enriching your vocabulary. Words are powerful. They are the tools that allow you to express your thoughts, your dreams, and your ideas clearly. But building vocabulary is not about memorizing hundreds of words in a single day or forcing yourself to remember complicated terms. It is about learning words smartly, learning them in context, and connecting them to your daily life. When you understand how a word works in a sentence, you remember it better and use it naturally. Start with words that are meaningful to you. Words that you encounter often in your conversations, in books you read, or in movies you watch. When you learn a word, use it immediately in a sentence. Write it down, speak it aloud, and make it a part of your daily language. Repetition is your friend. The more you see, hear, and use a word, the stronger it becomes in your memory. Avoid cramming. Instead, focus on steady, consistent learning. 10 new words a day, used repeatedly, are far more valuable than 100 words forgotten tomorrow. Use tools wisely. Flashcards, mobile apps, journals, these are just methods. The real power lies in how you apply them. Make a habit of noticing new words in your environment. If someone says something new, look it up. If you hear a word in a song or a movie, write it down, understand it, and repeat it. Make learning interactive. Challenge yourself to use these words in conversations, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. That discomfort is a sign of growth. Remember, building vocabulary is not an end, it is a bridge that connects you to more ideas, more confidence, and more fluency. Every word you add to your vocabulary is a step closer to expressing yourself fully in English. Make learning words a daily habit, make it enjoyable, and let each new word empower you to communicate better, think faster, and grow stronger every single day. Listening actively every day, friends. One of the most overlooked yet powerful tools in learning English is listening. Listening is not just hearing words. It is immersing yourself in the language, understanding the rhythm, the tone, the pronunciation, and the emotions behind every word. Active listening is a skill that transforms your comprehension and speaking abilities, and it is something you can practice every single day. Start by surrounding yourself with English content. Listen to podcasts, watch movies, or interviews. But don't just passively hear them. Listen actively. Pay attention to how sentences are formed, how words connect, how intonation changes meaning, and how pauses are used. Try to mimic what you hear. Pause the video or audio, repeat the sentence aloud, and practice until it feels natural. This is how your brain begins to internalize the sounds, patterns, and flow of English. Active listening also means engaging your mind. Don't just focus on words you understand, note the words you don't. Write them down, look them up, and use them later. Ask yourself questions. What did the speaker mean? How would I say that in my own words? What expressions can I borrow from my conversations? By doing this, you're not only learning vocabulary, but also context, grammar, and cultural nuances embedded in the language. Make listening a daily ritual. Even 10 minutes consistently is more effective than sporadic hours. Listen while commuting, while doing chores, or before sleeping. Immerse yourself fully, and your ear will gradually catch sounds and structures that were previously invisible to you. Over time, listening actively improves not just comprehension, but also pronunciation, confidence, and natural fluency. Remember, friends, listening is not a passive act. It is the doorway to understanding, speaking, and thinking in English. Each moment you listen carefully is a step forward, a small victory in your journey toward mastery. Make active listening your daily companion. And watch how your English skills transform steadily, powerfully, and beautifully. Practice speaking with confidence, friends. Learning English is not just about memorizing words or understanding grammar. It's about using it, living it, and speaking it confidently. Speaking is the bridge between knowledge and action. Many learners feel hesitant, fearing mistakes or judgment. But let me tell you a truth that will transform your journey. Mistakes are not failures. They are stepping stones to mastery. Begin by speaking to yourself at home. Narrate your day, describe your surroundings, talk about your thoughts, or retell stories in English. At first, it may feel awkward, even strange, but every word you speak aloud strengthens your brain's connection between thought and expression. Your confidence grows each time you hear yourself articulate an idea, even imperfectly. Remember, nobody is listening except you, so this is a safe space to experiment and improve. Next, find opportunities to speak with others. Join online language groups, practice with friends, or participate in English conversation sessions. The more you expose yourself to real interactions, the more natural your speech becomes. Focus on expressing your ideas rather than achieving perfection. Your goal is communication, not flawlessness. Each conversation, even if imperfect, trains your mind, sharpens your pronunciation, and builds your courage. Visualize success. Before speaking, take a deep breath and remind yourself that your voice matters. Confidence is not about being flawless. It is about showing up, speaking with intention, and embracing your growth. Over time, the fear of speaking diminishes, replaced by a powerful sense of accomplishment. Lastly, celebrate small victories. Every sentence spoken, every word correctly used, every conversation completed is a step forward. Confidence compounds with consistent practice. Remember, friends, speaking English fluently is a marathon, not a sprint. Trust the process, speak fearlessly, and you will see your language skills flourish. Your voice is powerful. Let it be heard, let it be confident, and let it reflect the progress you have made. Speak daily, speak boldly, and never underestimate the transformation that comes from speaking with heart and courage. Friends, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to remember one powerful truth. Learning a language, just like life, is about persistence, patience, and practice. Every word you speak, every sentence you write, every step you take toward mastering English is a step toward empowering yourself. It is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It is about opening doors, creating opportunities, and expressing the incredible person you are inside. Do not fear mistakes. They are proof that you are trying, growing, and moving forward. Celebrate every small victory, every sentence spoken with courage, every time you understood something new. These are the milestones that will eventually lead you to fluency. Your journey is unique, and it is yours to own. Always remember that consistency is your strongest ally. Even 15 minutes a day of focused practice compounds into tremendous progress. Surround yourself with inspiration, with positivity, and with people who encourage your growth. Believe in your ability to learn, to communicate, and to shine. Speak boldly, write confidently, and immerse yourself in the language with curiosity and joy. Let each day be a step forward, each effort a reflection of your dedication. And when you stumble, as you inevitably will, rise with gratitude, knowing that every challenge is shaping you into a stronger, more capable, and more confident version of yourself. So, my dear friends, go forward with courage and heart. Step by step, word by word, day by day, your English will improve, your confidence will grow, and your voice will be heard. You have the power within you to achieve greatness, to learn fearlessly, and to embrace every moment of this beautiful journey. Keep going, keep speaking, keep learning, and remember, you are capable of extraordinary things.